And just about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pirates offense will get the first possession of the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. They can get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's right. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's O'Brien. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quick completion to the right. There he goes! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Pirates want to move quickly.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Where's the ball? Charlie always trying to find it.
The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the 1st time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The run to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Off the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
There he goes. Oh, a lot of space.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Brien. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep this drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. On over the middle, it's O'Brien.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Wright. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A low line drive and short kick. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Grimes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Hendrickson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything? I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Creates a little room. Fighting off the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Montgomery. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Wright. Fakes to grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Bailey. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Rodgers. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has picked it up, playing with so much better emotion. Another sack. Great job. This team, they're on a run. Everything going in their direction. They got to get off the field in this possession.
And the Pirates line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man quickly. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's O'Brien. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access. You're going to be able to do something with it.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this offense has to stay out of these 3rd and long situations, man. They get in this predictable situation. That's why they punted last time. They got to stay a little bit more balanced, got to protect their quarterback so they don't know they're dropping back to pass in difficult 3rd down situations.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Flips it out on the screen. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Kick is in the air. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Oh, better look out! First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw, it's right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds his tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Back to pass on second down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Hold it, finds his man on the way. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's right. There's the pressure. Catch in the middle, it's O'Brien. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll pull it on the read. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's O'Brien. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Pirates are marching down the field. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Grimes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Operating from the red zone. Gives it on the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's right. That's caught. It's Montgomery. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's O'Brien. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. He'll do it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. To the air, it's Bailey. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. It's a seam wide open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the
and the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Leaves it with the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the fourth. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for room, it's Smothers. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Catch in the middle. It's O'Brien. Touchdown, ECU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. It's been like a launching pad for that UCF offense today. Liftoff and touchdown on just about every series. They're up by 17 over Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Looking to fire.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field down. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll run it to the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. That's caught. It's Smith. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. And that incomplete pass. Big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Going up top again. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They've got him bent deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. Now adjusting. On the move, down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. NC State going up-tempo. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. This one's complete.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football.